headed to the mountains to do some turkey hunting here in New Mexico. Season started a couple days ago, but I had to work, so we're heading out there for this weekend, Easter weekend. Should be a good time. Weather not too good right now, but we are going to make the best of it. We're going to be out here till at least Saturday. Today's Thursday, so we're going to be out there until at least Saturday, maybe Sunday, depending on how everything goes. Got some spots in mind. We're going to hit it up, and we're going to hit it hard. We're going to get up there this afternoon, go find see if we can't find a couple, maybe even try to get on one this afternoon after we stop, grab some groceries and fill up, and then once it starts getting dark, we'll find a place to camp, and we'll get set up and ready to go for in the morning. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay tuned. Should be a great weekend. All right. What's up, everybody? We made it up here where we're going to be starting our turkey hunting trip. We just parked the truck. We're maybe about a mile from where I plan on camping. I'm gonna walk down through here. This is a spot that I hunted last year. Gonna try our luck here for tonight real quick. See if we can't maybe roost some, or at least maybe see some. Alright, folks, first cool find of the weekend. Well, kind of cool, I guess. Found somebody's arrow. Let's see here. A Kryptos by Allen. Looks like it's got a Allen broadhead on it too. That's pretty cool. Ain't heard nothing. Ain't seen nothing. It's windy though, so besides them deer and elk, that's about all we've seen. So we're just gonna keep on. We're gonna walk down here a little ways. Of course, y'all know I'm looking for some sheds too, but I ain't very good at shed hunting. But we'll mosey our way on down here. There's another opening, little trail opening, and see if that gets us to see anything. Like I said, I'm sorry for the audio, for the wind and stuff. If you can't hear me, I apologize. I'll do better tomorrow and later. All right, what's going on, everybody? We went out, didn't hear any birds, and we saw a lot of sign, saw some elk and some deer, a lot of sign, but we found where we're gonna camp, and we also found where we're gonna hit in the morning and just listen. Hopefully this wind dies down a little bit. But let me show you camp. I just kind of got it set up. It's not really completely set up, but here in the back, this is my sleeping setup. I built a bed, got a nice camping pad in here, a sleeping bag, blanket, pillow, power inverter that runs off of a DeWalt battery, and a little space heater. Got my fan. So that's where we're going to be sleeping tonight. Got the cooler. You know, we already had to crack open a cold one right here. And then I got my camp table and Blackstone set up. So we're about to cook up a nice juicy steak for dinner, and then hit the bed, hang out for a little bit, and then go to sleep for the night. Wake up early in the morning and try to get us a turkey. So we'll see what happens. Y'all stay tuned, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, y'all. It is currently about 5:30. We got up, packed everything up, and we just parked here at the spot that we parked at yesterday, and we are going to get out, get everything together, and see if we can't get something. We're going to walk over here to this hill and that we were on yesterday and listen, see if we can't hear something gobble before these winds start picking up. If we don't get nothing here, we're gonna go back, eat lunch, and then try and go to another spot. It's supposed to be windy again today, but we're gonna go to another spot around lunch that I've got mapped out, do some scouting out there, and try to get on something for the afternoon. Y'all hang out with us, and I'll catch you here shortly once the sun starts coming up. Hopefully we got birds gobbling. Oh, so we're about a mile and a quarter in. Just been slowly going. I came up here, worked my way along this top of this ridge, and came down through here towards this clearing that I struck a bird up at last year, and I was about to enter the clearing, and I looked out, and I seen it. Sat down, got set up, and it was 3 mule deer does, not a turkey. Swear to God, it was a turkey. I guess that's just because that's what I'm looking for. So to me, it looked like a turkey at full strut, but it wasn't. It was 3 mule deer does. So my mistake. But it's a beautiful setup, beautiful spot. We're gonna walk into this clearing, down into the bottom, follow the clearing. I'm just not seeing the sign up top like I thought I would. It's old sign that I saw yesterday, but is all down in the bottoms in the fields. So I guess maybe I should have stuck with going down there or staying down in the bottoms along the fields. I know at some point they got to make their way down into the fields. That's where all the sign's at. Literally, even last year, all the sign was in the bottoms, down in these clearings. So I think I'm gonna stick with going around in clearings and excuse me, and go from there. So keep watching. Alright, y'all. We just got one to gobble. He's down here. I think he might actually be same level as me. I'm gonna sneak down just a little bit and see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this on camera. I decided to not bring my tripod this time because there's a lot that's going on. This is a new spot from this morning, and it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Just struck one up. So we're gonna get down here and I'll try and call him in. Y'all stay tuned. Well, y'all, I waited a little while to bring the camera back out. I had a bird gobbling. I worked my way towards him a little bit. He was straight across the valley from me, probably only a couple 100 yards away, and he started moving, so I followed him, and the wind picked up real bad. Couldn't hear him gobble anymore. He wasn't responding, and it's coming on the ridge where I last heard him gobble, and he had hunkered up underneath a small pine tree, and I got to him and flushed him up, and wasn't no chance to even try and shoot him. So, but a little flustered. It's the first bird I've seen this year, so I'm also excited. I'm super hot, trying to get my way back to the truck, and I ain't got much to go. But check this out. Well, we came back out here about 1 o'clock. Still windy. after we rested a little bit, we're up here on a different ridge, and this time we're just sitting, calling every so often, seeing if we can't get a bird to answer, or just make its way in. So we'll see what happens. Alright, good morning everybody. We got out here after striking up that bird last night on the roost. We got within about 200 yards of his roost, sat down, started gobbling right away. He was up there for we sat by him for probably about 30 minutes, and he ended up pitching down in the opposite direction, I guess. So he sat there for probably about another 45 minutes to an hour, lightly calling every 3 to 5 minutes or so, and he never gobbled again. So we got up and we walked to the ridge he was on, to the part of the ridge that he was on. We were on the same ridge, and called a couple times over there. Nothing. So now we have hopped over to the next ridge, and we've called a couple times, found us a nice little tree to sit by. Multiple avenues of approach, and yeah. So yesterday, I didn't hear him gobble on the roost, or after flying down from the roost. And we had that one bird gobble that we went after this morning. We went after yesterday morning as well at about 9. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna sit here, probably just hang out right here, and see if we can't get anything. And then, yeah. Thanks for watching. Well, guys, you'll never believe it. I didn't kill a turkey. However, I did find this. A broken off tine. Look at that. Look. Here's another part of it. That's the tip of it. Look, I walked right past this one. This is another part of it. Look at that. That's the whole time. Just about. That's pretty cool. That's my first ones ever while turkey hunting. Out here, anyways. It's just broke off.